Hello. How are we all doing today? Thank you for renewing your membership, Anonymous, by the way. Okay, good to go on Twitch. We're in the just chatting section on Twitch. It's funny. This is my music in the background playing, by the way. I mean, I don't own the music, but it's my subscription service that I use for the channel. It's not the Developer Direct music. Developer Direct 2026. Just chatting. Save. Good thing is this stream is actually in 1440p and 4K. Let's hope that the footage is actually representative of that. Good morning, Dragon. Hey, Josephine. New CS update? Like Counter-Strike? CS Counter-Strike? Haven't played Counter-Strike since I had an IBM laptop. Let's see how many years ago that would have been. Damn, I'm getting old. Oh my god. 20 years ago. An IBM laptop with a little red joystick doofy little thumb thing you flick around with your finger. And that's how I looked around in the game. Moved with WASD and then aimed with the little red thing on the keyboard. Good morning, Silver. Hey, Martin. From Romania. That's cool, man. I gotta get out to Eastern Europe one of these days. I want to... So many very interesting looking countries out there. Alright, let me go live on Twitch. I meant to go live a little bit earlier. As always, I'm late though. We're gonna watch the previous Fable trailers. I'm actually really excited to see what Fable has to offer here because I mean they've been quiet for like a year after dropping 3 trailers in the past. The first Fable trailer, 45, now this isn't fully accurate, but it represents kind of the general sentiment. 45k upvotes, 740 downvotes. The second one, 26k upvotes, 64k downvotes on the GameSpot channel. There's other channels that did it too. And then the third one, 20k and 38k down. So they took a year and stepped away, and I'm very curious to see what they're going to come up with. We did see like a few snippets of gameplay, alpha gameplay, and it looked pretty decent. But we shall see. I'm a big Fable fan. And actually, I think Fable 1 was my first full Let's Play series on the channel. I did it all in one video, 12-hour video. Okay, a minute and 30 to go. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to shut up. We're going to turn off the music and enjoy the show. Oh, yeah, now it's silent. See? Let's listen to the Developer Direct music. Oh, whoa! Sorry about that. Now there's a chance we could get something for the Elder Scrolls 6. Which would be pretty crazy. Probably not going to happen, but we could use another trailer, right? Beast of Reincarnation is another game that I'm kind of interested in that they're presenting today. Then they're doing Forza, which I don't really care about, but it'll be interesting to watch, I guess. And then they said other games too, but Fable, Forza, and Beast of Reincarnation I think are the main games that they're going to talk about today. What's up, Twitch chat? Hey, Orange, Chaos, good evening to you. Good afternoon to all of my United States Eastern folks, and good morning to the Pacific folks. Here we go. The Developer Direct. This year marks 25 years of Xbox. Damn, I missed the Halo days. Now I could care less about Xbox. So what are we starting off with? Fable or what? All games shown are also on Xbox Play Anywhere. Buy once, play on Xbox consoles. Never own. They should add that too. Buy once, but never own a thing in your entire life. Not a fan of subscription models. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. All games you're about to see are in development. Oh, Elder Scrolls 6? Merity's back. As always, try to be respectful to each other in the chat, y'all. I know, like, during these big game announcements, like, people start, you know, saying all sorts of shit. Just try to be respectful today. Let's enjoy the show, okay? And try to respect my server rules. Try to keep it chill around here. Thank you.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
If somebody says something you don't like, remember, you can just ignore it. You can also ban personal accounts when you're in the chat to not see that person talk. We're all adults, right? Don't make me or my mods babysit, please.
Welcome to this world-first look at Forza Horizon 6. I'm Torben Ehlert, Design Director for Forza Horizon, and I can't wait to show you what the teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working on.
And I'm Don Arcetta, Art Director for Forza Horizon.
Haven't played a racing game in so long. I used to love these when I was younger.
The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations around the world. And now we're taking you to the place we've wanted to visit for a very long time, Japan.
We designed a campaign that really focuses on your journey. You don't start as a superstar of a festival or a racing champion or even a rookie. You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal is to
looks
join
good.
the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you complete races in faster, more exciting cars. At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up by completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These include classic Horizon showcases and our new Horizon Rush events, where you show off your skills on thrilling obstacle courses, like this one at the docks in Tokyo City. When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get access to Legend Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
Thanks, Craig. Appreciate it.
Japan is the ideal location for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban, modern and traditional. This is our largest map, full of verticality, diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences, elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help us create those experiences in-game, we sought out advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
Japanese car culture. Uh-oh.
As someone who grew up in Los Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon 6. As an example, when we discussed naming options for the player home at Tokyo Docks, we discussed the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers are considered fortunate in Japan. In fact, these numbers are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb, Nanakorobi Yaoki, which means never give up.
Nanakorobi Yaobi.
When our team builds a Forza Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place, what makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time-lapses of real Japanese skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, and things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars.
Good evening, chemist.
From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, that process begins with the roads. Inspired by the C1 Loop, Ginkgo Avenue, and mountain passes.
I'm not in touch with the genre of games, but it looks good to me.
Then we layer in the details around them, creating a
who hasn't
world
played
where
in 20
every road
years.
leads to discovery. For this game, we've built
I also
our
thought
biggest
High Guard
urban
looked kind
area
of good
yet.
too, so
Our
I'm not in touch with that
is
genre
5
either.
times larger than anything we've designed before, with multiple districts, each with a unique identity. We work to create a city where every road, every corner, and every shortcut is fun to drive
GTA is
and a
gonna look
delight
like?
to explore.
I got a Malta
Seasonal
here.
change in Japan is dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated in local culture. We've captured that in game so that you'll see those changes reflected in the world around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart of the game. Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect. Cars, houses, landmarks, mascots, and more, all tracked in your adventure journal.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. And Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch. Those cars will have new body kits, new Forza Aero, and the ability to paint liveries on windows. We've also fully overhauled our roster to be better balanced across all performance classes, from D to our new top-end R-Class for track-focused cars. We've improved how each car is affected by the world. For example, with new cosmetic tyre, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads. With more cars on day one than ever before, we've also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore. Parked on driveways around the world, you'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage.
I have a Nigerian neighbor, and he gives me, his wife cooks Nigerian food for me sometimes, and he also gave me some of these.
Showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world.
Malta
Forza Horizon
Guinness
6 cover car is one of them.
Non-alcoholic malt drink. It is real
The
thick.
GT is a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
Brings back memories. I used to be a world-class F1 driver back in the day. Brings back memories.
Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
Environment looks better than half the RPGs that come out.
In Forza Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan.
I used to be a fighter pilot too.
Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built.
What's up, Joey?
But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world.
All right, let's go on to the next one now. Come on.
Anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone.
Just so you guys know,
we'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding new options like proximity
is the
radar
one making
for
Fable 2
players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion. Our major new accessibility feature is customizable.
Don't know if that's good or bad.
Making the open world of Japan visually accessible to everyone. No matter how you and your friends play, you can customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Was I an adventure?
Japan
yeah.
is world-renowned for
I discovered some new animal species about 10 years ago.
Inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open-world car meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see. Then head out together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Toge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes. There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon Time Attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard.
Some might even say I'm the most interesting man in the world.
Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever.
Dos, Keith.
Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity, we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine
Might
together.
be an acquired taste. I'm gonna keep drinking it.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on, and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May. If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready. For now, though, stay tuned for more updates about the game over the coming months. And thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
Saw that mountain from an airplane once. It was pretty cool. What the hell? Transformer collaboration? Oh. I don't know what that was. May 19th. If they gave it to me for free, sure, I'd give it a try, just for good memories. All right, what's up next? They're doing Fable. Okay, all right. I'm interested in this one. See what this is all about. I'm half interested right now.
皆さんこんにちは。ゲームフリークのゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。ここは東京にあるゲームフリークのオフィスです。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはかつてない新しい体験を作り出すことに主眼を置いたゲームフリーク独自の取り組みギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほかソリティバ、ギガレッカーなどさまざまなオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。遠い未来、文明崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のアクション RPG というゲームプレイで構築されています。この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。
Should I move my webcam so you guys can see the subtitles?
最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずにただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。そうしているうちにぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していくぬくもりのある相棒クーもその過程で生まれました。
古島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いて
Love that office with
と
the
ても興味を
plants.
惹かれすぐに参加しようと心に決めました。長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の廃棄を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっておりダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で地を吐いて自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力にすることになりプロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。ただ単に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、 遊びにも植物を取り入れました。しっくりとくるモチーフを見出し、ゲームデザインとモチーフを紐付けることはポケットモンスターシリーズの開発を通じて培ってきた重要なステップです。モチーフが決まった段階でコンセプトアーティストの幸田一馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。エマとクーの姿を思い描いた時、自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。日本の昔から続く山々に囲まれた自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自然にイメージできました。さらに植物をモチーフとした重要な存在として植物と動物が融合した生物でもある腐食体も出来上がっていきました。腐食体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
I might have to play this one. I think it looks pretty good.
世界の舞台を作るのと同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。
Why is Wolf on his side? No, you just gotta turn your phone, Silver. I'm not
た
on my
だそ
side.
れがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。
It's like my story of how I met Fern, my pet wolf.
そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
Yeah, I have some Souls-like fatigue too, but I don't know. This one looks kind of cool.
ああ、わかってる。
Yeah, turn your monitor or your phone, and I won't be on my side anymore.
エンバー、お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命を出す。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマとクーの力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐食体主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。汚れを封じることができるエマにしかできない特別な役目です。腐食体はこの世界の畏怖の対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。エマとクーが戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを吐き、その巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐食体の中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は、植物を操り自身の支配地域に汚れの森を呼び出します。汚れの森に入ると周囲の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐食体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘技術を身につけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
That's kind of different. It's like kind of like half JRPG, half Souls-like.
長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、あとはクナイというエマと同じように腐食体を連れた剣士とも巡り合います。
とどめはきちんとさせる。
エマとクーは同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えばエマが敵の動きを見極め攻撃を受け流すと、クーに力がたまり開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。そして開花技を放てばさらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うと、エマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせ、その大輪に跳躍して兜割りを行うことができます。また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛り、エマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は時間がスローになり、考える時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。スキルを磨くほどにエマとクーの連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う関係で2人は常につながっているんです。 エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり、エマが行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。様々なスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどで、より奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。遠距離だけで戦う人もいれば、ステルスだけで戦う人もいますし、
I went from half interested to like 90% sure I'm gonna play this.
戦闘を仕掛ける人もいれば、クーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊石と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか、今からとても楽しみです。
遥か昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界。企画構想から6年間、私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。
I like how they did it post-apocalyptic, but it still feels very like fantasy-ish in a way.
すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏、Xbox、PC、そして
All these games coming out on
プレイステーショ
PlayStation
ンで
is crazy.
さらにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から Xbox ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。
Screw Xbox Game Pass.
ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作。
Guys, all these games coming out on PlayStation. This is the Xbox Developer Direct. What time are we living in right now? Crazy. That howl touches my soul. Beast of Reincarnation. Summer 2026. Okay, cool. Just don't drop it on top of Dawnwalker and I am sold. Uh-oh, here we go. Let me move my webcam. It's time, everybody.
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Elizabeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often and create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other. Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler. We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration. Kiln is the other side of that coin, bringing high-energy, expressive multiplayer action.
Looks kind of cool. I just don't play games like this anymore.
You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots.
You guys don't like this?
I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day. What better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality.
This isn't a showcase?
As
What do you
a
mean?
little helpless, naked spirit.
Showing games, right?
You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those
haven't
shapes
shown
needed
Fable
to
yet, no.
translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges
They've
in a
shown
way
Forza
that only
and
pots
Beast of
can.
Reincarnation, which looked pretty good.
Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere.
Now they're doing all these
You and
little
your
like
friends need to balance your
co-op
pot's
games.
shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A
The Telly
best-in-class
Awards.
pottery sim, of course.
Pottery sim?
With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors.
I did pottery when I was a kid.
We had to figure out
Did
how to
you
make
guys?
an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone.
I gotta
not just
respect
pottery
this.
masters.
Because I would do a
After many
blacksmithing
iterations
sim.
balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream of, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours.
Straight edge, bro. Remember people used to put X on their hand?
As you sculpt, you'll notice the
Back in
game
high school.
recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
I'm straight edge, bro.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Put some coconut oil in there. You guys get...
Every pot and kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run,
I'm sorry.
jump, attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out.
Imagine if they dropped an Elder
Each
Scrolls
shape
6
has
tree.
its own unique
Be
way of
crazy.
performing these moves. And because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on the challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to save Fable for last, towards the end.
Bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies.
They are spending a lot of time on this
Everyone's
section,
shape
though,
is
that's for
doing
sure.
something different and exciting.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots, and
Skyrim
pathways
AI
that
edition.
are only traversable with certain shapes.
Skyrim 6 is entirely made
You'll
by Gen
fight
AI.
on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor. Navigate Athena's giant strategic war map. Inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage.
Really put a lot of work into
the
this
Egyptian
game.
god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Still have any friends to play.
Leverage your unique creations.
To play single player games.
Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle.
I like how our shirt is all pottery.
Full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go that kiln, baby!
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way? Or a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and splashability?
Can't say I've ever wanted to play a game as a pot.
If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks.
I'm open to it.
Letting you and your team dunk on the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge. A multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your
Look at
friends.
all little pots running
You've just
around.
earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot.
It's growing on me.
I think of the game being so much about the fighting, but when people play it, they just want to create all day long.
I
Our
don't know how many
decoration
people play
system was
these games,
designed to
but
support your creativity. As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the Pottery studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the experience of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to
you
kilns.
can see this one taking off.
Every design
Like a
choice we
streamer
made
game or
ultimately
something?
serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see what your favorite designs are.
It's all about my pizza party themed small jug. It becomes a drill that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer
Game
watermelon
is for
glaze, and I'm
potheads.
ready to bring the good vibes into the chaos.
My favorite is the
I
large
get it.
base. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for
See
team
what you did
defense
there.
and protecting your base.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players in matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation,
It's a
and
fantasy,
PC.
all right.
This is just the beginning of the pottery party as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun
They got a
together,
really cool
and we
studio
love your
here.
help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw
It's like a
down with
house.
fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a
I
chance
think it's
to play in
really
our closed
important
beta
for
very
studios to
soon.
go all out with their
You
studio
want me to say it
atmosphere.
5 times? That's mean. Am I supposed to? Okay. This game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer pottery brawl.
Gotta
online
inspire
multiplayer
creativity.
Brawl. I'll never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer pottery brawl. It's getting better. Online multiplayer pottery brawler.
I do this all the time on my channel. Yeah, that studio is really cool. Why I have a huge painting of the Shire in my studio. It inspires me. The moment has come, Fable. What are we going to see?
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time.
Very long time.
Fable. Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually
Customizable
stunning
character.
open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England.
Confirmed.
As Horizon
I
has
saw
grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise.
Or it's
And
male,
although our game
male
is a new
/
beginning,
female.
I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love.
Definitely saw a dude though.
At the heart of our game is a simple recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
Gotta kick those chickens.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards,
Which is on a
disaster
railroad
strikes,
track.
and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger.
Okay.
Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests.
Love that vibe.
Bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas.
Rush.
And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
Going back to the Heroes Guild.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes,
Kind of reminds me of Hogwarts Legacy
and the
environment.
bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
These gameplay scenes they're
In
showing don't
Albion,
look that
heroes
good
are
though. Like,
special,
why do they keep showing these
different.
scenes?
They're stronger than
The
regular
way they
people.
filmed them or something.
They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So,
Great choice
in
out of
Fable,
them.
you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
That's awesome.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Okay,
Just
that
like
looks
the
a little
classic
better.
trilogy, heroes in our game fight with
Kinda.
a
It's,
combination
like, weirdly
of strength,
filmed.
skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with
I like it,
magical
I like
abilities gives us style-weaving combat, allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents.
This looks good, but
large
there's
groups of
something
enemies
weird
alike.
about the gameplay that they're showing. I don't know, it's like the way they filmed
Melee
it or
is
something.
at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers.
Oh yeah.
Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
I like it. I like it.
We're excited to be bringing
Something
back
weird
some
about it, but I like
fan-favorite
it.
adversaries for you to fight.
I don't like when it hits the enemy, it's like the screen freezes to try
Hogs
to
are back.
display impact or something.
As are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
Love the spells.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting, so much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game, where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job,
Let's
making
go.
some money.
I'm pretty happy right now, despite some of the scenes looking kind of weird.
Getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion.
This is they had to have included this.
Buying
I'm
every
happy that they
business
did.
in Albion. Getting rich.
Can we boast
Marrying a
though?
bunch more people, having a bunch more kids.
Oh shit.
Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
Look at that environment, man.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
pumped
the
right now.
job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
This is way better than I expected.
Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own, because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because
Yeah, we'll see about
everything you do
performance.
builds your reputation.
Let's go. Can you grow horns? Can you grow horns?
Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable.
Yes, it
that
has.
tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
Kick that little shit.
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are
Okay.
lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
This is how I wish Hogwarts Legacy
Everything
was.
you do
This is
earns you a
looking cool.
reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
Not worried about the animations.
They'll remember
It's
things
good
you
enough.
did directly to them. They'll love you or hate you for the choices you make. And they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
For an open world giant game like this, I don't mind
Your
facial animations
reputation
not being
is
that
created
great.
by the choices you make. And you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
Oh my god.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Bro, they're selling this shit right now.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
Dude, that is way better than I
At Playground
thought.
Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch.
What's the launch date?
I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC,
Summer.
and PlayStation in autumn 2026. From all of us here, thanks for watching.
All right. A little skeptical about some of the gameplay scenes that they showed, but overall that was way better than I expected. And I am very interested in it right now. Is that it? I don't know. Do they do more?
This is a multiplayer
Elder Scrolls
party
6
brawler,
ending?
and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。
You can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Okay, that's wow. Okay, cool. It's not a 7-hour show. All right, everyone. I wonder if they released. It wasn't really a trailer. I wonder if they'll release like a trailer or something alongside that. You think they would have shown that if they did that? But I gotta say, Forza looked good, but I'm not in the car genre, so I probably won't play it. Don't really care. Beast of Reincarnation is a Souls-like. I'm kind of sick of Japanese Souls-like type games. Yet I really like the way it looks, and the combat looked pretty cool, and it had some unique elements with the wolf companion. Sold on that one. Don't really care about these types of games, but they look good, I guess. I honestly had no idea what to expect from Fable. They went silent for like an entire year, and I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe, obviously, I don't want to get into controversial stuff on this channel while we're live right now, but obviously the set protagonist created quite the controversy, or people assumed it was a set protagonist. I wonder if they took the year off to redesign the game around a custom character. If they did, I think it was a good idea, because I think everybody's pretty much going to be happy now. Now you can do whatever you want. It's an RPG, right? You should be able to create the character that you want. So yeah, that was awesome. Damn, I'm going to be covering Fable a lot on this channel. I'm going to do a video today, actually. I'm very, very impressed with that. Now, some of the gameplay, can I scroll back on this? A few of the gameplay scenes, the gameplay overall, to me, like the actual look of the character running around and the combat and all that, certainly didn't look like the most insane thing you've ever seen. But a few of the scenes, like of the character walking around, looked a little bit worrisome in terms of performance and the way the game is going to run and the smoothness of it. But as long as it's smooth, even if it's not like the best combat, game that we've ever played before, even if the combat's just okay, Like, if this game as a total package is like a real RPG with those choice consequences, I am perfectly fine with the combat being like this. Like, the combat didn't look bad. There's a let me go to one of the scenes right here. So there's one scene where they showed the characters walking that looked really didn't look good. Is this it right here? Let's go back a little bit. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. Here's the scene. So here's the scene when the player character is a child. This scene right here.
You begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill.
Like, first of all, this is very, very framey. You can already tell the FPS is super low.
It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you...
And the character looks like they're on a railroad track. The reason why that worries me is because if you play Fable 1 these days on PC, it feels like you're actually running on a railroad track. I'm sure it won't actually feel like that. Maybe this is just like some sort of scene that they filmed and it just came across as a little bit weird. I'm surprised that they would show it looking so framey and weird like this. But outside of that, I mean, everything else looked really good. And they're bringing back a lot of... They didn't say anything about boasting. If they don't have boasting in the game, so those of you guys didn't play Fable 1, maybe they did. Was I not paying attention? Did you guys hear anything? Yeah, it's an open world game. I'm actually kind of happy they went that way for this game. In Fable 1, I only played a little bit of 2, and I never played 3 before. At least in Fable 1, you could step on this altar in front of like a bunch of citizens of the land, and you could take on these challenges, such as doing a quest naked, or doing a quest without taking damage, doing a quest, all sorts of funny things, or weird things, or challenging things. And then if you complete the quest doing that, you come back and you stand on the altar and everybody cheers for you and you get like some extra stuff. I don't know if they said anything about that. If they don't have that, not the end of the world. It seems like they're going with, you know, a lot of systems that Fable 1 did have, though. Like, you know, housing and all these, in a way, like this game has like some immersive sim elements where you can live in the world. And it seems like they're actually doing that. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I mean, it might be I'm sure it's going to be a wait for review, but the presentation here and what they said made me very happy overall. So I'll be keeping an eye on this one, and I'm going to be covering it. And I would love to play Fable 2 and 3 on the channel, but I hate Xbox cloud gaming. And I tried Fable 2 on it, and it just felt so shitty. It looked weird. It was blurry, and I was like, I can never play this on this. It'd be really cool if they would somehow find a way to release Fable 2 and 3 on Steam, especially before this game comes out. I feel like their sales would go way up, but they probably aren't going to, or they don't have the capacity to do it, or whatever. But yeah, and if you fail the boast, everybody boos you. You could run around with trophies on your character's side, kind of like you do in The Witcher, and people would like, oh my gosh, like you have the head of that creature, and they'd all react to that. Third-person camera attached to the character's head bobs in combat. Strange decision. Yeah, there was some weird stuff with like the impact and stuff, but hopefully those will be optional settings. With that said, you know, we still have, I mean, we still have like 7-8 months until this game supposedly comes out. They might even delay it again, so it's not even it hasn't even gone through the full optimization stage, but it is something to note for sure. So yeah, and hopefully the story is decent. You know, if they give us a ton of choice consequence. I really thought that thing with the giant was really cool. How you could kill him and then his body is just lying there. It'd be cool if the body actually decays over time.
Craggy coastlines, spooky marshes.
So yeah, anyways.
And the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone.
Appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, I try to go live for most of the gaming events to give you guys a place to hang out so we can all chat and discuss things together. And yeah, maybe I'll see you guys tonight for Original Sin 2. I'm not entirely sure if I'll make it tonight because I am going to work on a Fable video. If not, then I'll definitely go live over the weekend for sure. Probably tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday. Weekends are usually better for stream numbers anyways. But yeah, we'll continue on with Original Sin 2 and appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, Dragon. Thank you guys for, I didn't really look at the chat too much, but thank you guys for being chill and respectful and not creating too much divisiveness in the chat when it's not needed.
We want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to
Fable 2 looks weird even on Xbox. I thought about buying like an Xbox 360 just to play that. Maybe I will now that this Fable actually looks good. And then we'll play them all before the release.
So the hero you play represents you.
Yeah, that's all I got. Appreciate it, everyone, and maybe catch you guys tonight. Whoa. Didn't want that scene. maybe I won't. Play it by ear. Man, I'm so happy that Fable doesn't look like trash. And I'm very happy they went with the custom character creator too. I think it's just gonna, you know, ease a lot of the divisiveness and discussion around the game and all that, and just make people come together a little bit more. Maybe we can all enjoy it together, right? Highly recommend going back and watching it, Boom. I'm sure there's gonna be like a Fable trailer, or they'll release it on the Playground channel or something. Man, the environments in Fable, that looked incredible. So everything that Fable showed us right there is what I wish that Hogwarts Legacy was. So I liked Hogwarts Legacy. I enjoyed it, but it was very streamlined, and it was very much lacking in so many different aspects, like the open world, the reactivity, the morality decisions. I was really hoping Hogwarts Legacy would be like that. I mean, they're doing Hogwarts Legacy too, so we'll see. With that said, Hogwarts Legacy is aimed at a wider audience than Fable would be, a wider age range. So it makes sense that a lot of things were dumbed down and just not too mature or complex, but hope skills and morality change your appearance. Yeah, I don't think they said anything on that. I'm gonna have to rewatch the whole thing. Like, sometimes I'm paying attention, sometimes I look over at the stream and I'm looking at comments and thinking about those. Did they say anything on appearance for morality? It would be really cool if they did that. It was such a fun mechanic in Fable 1. Looking like a devil by the end of the game. See ya, SkyX. I'll kiss you right back. Pottery Barn for the win. Hell yeah, Silver. See ya, Twitch chat. Talking doors were pretty fun with their little puzzles. Yep, after that presentation, my two main worries for this Fable are smoothness and performance, you know, FPS, but outside of that, I liked everything that they did and showed. And, you know, when you have a huge game that has like a big open reactive world, you can't really have Baldur's Gate 3 level animations for dialogue and stuff, nor do I really care that much about it. If you're doing like a more, obviously Larian does it in a much more controlled manner, as they have 3 acts. It takes a lot of time and resources if you do a big ass open world like that to have every, you know, NPC have perfect facial animations. It doesn't really bother me in a game like that, as long as the game has a ton of like RPG elements outside of that. See ya, Christopher. Morality is subjective and individuals will react differently. Don't forget the coconut butter. Good luck at work, Duncan. Didn't notice I'm saying anything about appearance? Okay. See ya, Wits. Alright, I'm ending the stream. Goodbye.